Forgot to, oh, yeah. Maybe you can see all the way in that corner. Look how white that grass looks all the way down there. Swinging around over here, the grass looks kind of crunchy. I don't know if that really showed up on camera, but you guys can see it's chilly, frosty, early morning. Jeep's pretty much frozen. It's a cold day, that's for, you can see my breath. And lots of things happening on the taco household, taco homestead. I have no heat on my second floor of my house, which sucks. It's 24 degrees out right now. It's warming up, going to get up to about 40, but not having heat on the second floor of your house where you sleep, where your shower is, all that fun stuff, it's not good. So I got to call the oil company or the furnace company some point and try to get that fixed. But we're going to hit up some yard sales. Tomorrow is actually the last day for the flea market for the year, but it's supposed to rain, so I don't think we're going to be doing flea market things tomorrow. But we'll try to do some yard sale things today. Let's get into it, and we'll try to find some treasure. Let's do it. All right, so now we just look for cars. Oh, saw a deer. Should have checked what the address was. I know it was on this street. I feel like it's up here on the left. There's no cars out here. There's no trucks. That's it. And there's no one around. What? What? I guess I'll just drive down this road. It's supposed to start at 8 at 7:50. Usually, like for these kind of yard sales, moving sales, that's just what happens. People end up being here 10 minutes early at least. So I'll drive down this road, but I thought that was it. Never good when you see competition leaving. Garage sale this way. Oh, a newer place. I was not expecting that. I thought it was thought we'd get some older houses over here. See a bunch of cars over here, but I don't see anyone else's. Alright. This always throws me for a loop. I guess we gotta walk. People are walking out with their hands in their pockets. It's usually a good sign and a bad sign. Oh, I see baby strollers. Just kind of expecting older houses over here because every other house in this area is older houses.
Now, and my other daughter, because I have two daughters, and they're yeah, and I will. I'll drop it in the mailbox or something. Yeah, of course. Yeah, there's another tree
Yeah. All right, that one, no, maybe. One's 4. Where's the water can for sale? No, it's got a lot of water in it. Oh great, I'm parked all the way down there. All right. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So like, I kind of just knew like she wasn't like in a negotiating mood. They had a couple like soccer balls and basketballs outside, but the basketballs were too small. I think. So she had them at $2. I had $9 here. I was like, I'll give you $1 for one basketball to make it $10, just because I wanted to give her a $10 bill. And she wouldn't do it, so I spent $9. But it was like kind of crazy. Like, I knew she wasn't going to negotiate at all. The only reason why I was going to even ask for $1, I didn't really want it because it was probably going to be too small for the guy, was because it'd just make an easy $10. But someone else went in there and she had something priced at $10 and they offered $3, and she's like, no, no, no. So I thought like that was just like a lowball offer. But then when I asked about, you know, a basketball for $1 as a price to like $2, she just doesn't negotiate. That's it. But yeah, I got a bunch of golf balls and some Romex wire. I was gonna grab something else, but it was all deteriorated. Oh, that forgot what it's called. It's not a tree. It's not a. You guys know what I'm talking about. That wooden thing with the hook on it. A lot of people like them as decor. It's kind of a in and out fashion though. Fast fashion for the antique world, I would say. That piece was. Alright, so there should be a sale up here on the left. That's where I got all the t-shirts from. I'm surprised they still have this sale going. Is it this? I feel like it was like covered with a bunch of stuff. It's not here. It was like impossible. Yeah, it'd be like up here maybe. Yeah, there's no one here yet. Are we going with another one of those no sales? Looks like no sales. Well, I guess we gotta find some yard sales. All right, so I made a floor is squeaking. I made it back home. I did want to show you this one thing. I did have a. I know people asked me to show it. I brought it up briefly. Where is it? Salsa's going nuts. It's got to be up here. So there it is. So I bought this on Facebook Marketplace, and Facebook Marketplace is such a great. So you have a stink bug up here. Get that. Hey. Facebook Marketplace is such a great place to buy stuff. Well, anyway, getting into the winter, fall, winter, it's gonna be a lot harder to do like yard sales, but that's a good old Rangers, New York Rangers with the captain logo, starter jersey, Mark Messier. I only paid $10 for this. Facebook Marketplace for any hockey fans out there. Kind of cool. I wanted to show it off. I had a couple people ask me about it. I brought it up really briefly. There's nothing wrong with it. It does have some staining. Small little spot holes. This floor's got to go. But really cool. That's just like an update on how Facebook Marketplace has been treating me. Also, a lot of people ask me about that steel head, that trimmer head. So let's go check that out. All right. So this is the thing that I found in the trash. I got it working. It had like some weird tie on it. I'll show you guys how this kind of works. Did put gas in it. What you'll notice with this, that's your choke. Well, let's just try fire it up. I think the fact that it's like 27 degrees out probably isn't good for trying to start this stuff up, but so that's how she kind of sounds. Like how she sounds right now, like that sounds fine, but it kind of sounds like it's lugging. I can hear it. It doesn't sound like that, so I think it does need I think, like, I don't know if this has an air filter in it, but my assumption is it needs cleaning. Like, I can probably fire up the chainsaw and you'll hear it doesn't have that weird sound. I mean, I can fire up the weed whacker, which is pretty similar, as you see. It's a very similar trimmer head. Maybe we can do that. You know what? Don't need to do that. But yeah, I did have a bunch of people ask me about that, like how did that turn out? I know Auction Life at an auction even asked me, so how did that steel trimmer head work out? Did it work? Did it not work? So I did fire up. It didn't take that many pulls either, but it does sound like it's kind of lugging. Now, trying to sell that as it is would definitely sell. I think probably in that condition, I can easily get $80 for it. But I do want to fix it and try to get to work perfectly fine because I'm working on my pond right now. I'll show you guys a little update on that. But I worked on this project yesterday, or not yesterday, 2 days ago. It took me a little over 3 hours. And I was weed whacking all of that. I didn't. It's pretty much like cutting the grass. I didn't cut the grass in that area, so we go all the way over here to the end. I didn't cut that at all for this little stream, I guess you can call it, for an entire year. So you can just imagine how high it was. Oh wow, that water is up there. When I was doing it, there was no water in here, but it has rained consistently. You guys can see that. This tree over here was getting smoked by these lantern flies. As you guys see, there's a bunch on there. Now, you're supposed to kill these flies, or these lantern flies. They're an invasive species. I will save it for anyone out there who does not want me to show me killing a bunch of lantern flies. So I won't do that on camera, but you're supposed to kill these. They're killing all the crops here in America, or at least in really the Northeast. In Pennsylvania, it's a huge problem. This has definitely doubled. This one tree seems to always get them. And I can tell you right now, this year it's not that bad right now because I took care of it a day ago. But this tree was covered in them, and last year was not like this at all. This is a pear tree, which is dead, and it has a couple on it as well. So yeah, it's killing crops. I actually broke that yesterday. I gotta replace that. Fell right through. That hurt. It's killing the crops. It's killing pear trees, apple trees, fruit trees. Working on the pond. This is what I have to do. I have to weed whack from all the way over there, all the way around, and do this whole side. That's still a project. I did do the rest of it. That I do probably 2 or 3 times a year. But I wanted to use that steel weed whacker attachment and then use that blade. I found that triangular steel blade at the flea market this year, and I could put that onto that attachment really simply, really easily, and it should be able to take this down with no problem, because although it might not show really on camera, this usually gets up to about 4 feet tall and then just falls over, and that's where it's at right now. And most of it is just brush. Heading over here, this tree also gets hit really bad. These are the only 2 trees I've noticed that have these lantern flies on it. You got one right there. Go right. I thought I saw a bunch over here. Yeah. They're a problem. They are a huge problem here. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up here for today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yet another treasure hunt. Obviously, we didn't find too much going on. I went to a total of four yard sales that were advertised. Only 1 yard sale was actually happening. One other sale, they had a sign outside that said they're pushing it back or postponing it to next week. I think if you keep postponing these yard sales, it's going to be snowing here soon. I know some places out west, I think also Montana, and was it North Dakota or something? A couple people commented last week that they already got a big snowfall. So the snow's coming east. It's going to start, showing up here in a couple weeks, I bet. Now that it starts to get a little bit colder out. And the other 2 yard sales that I went to just didn't even have sales. They didn't have anything. It was almost like I just show up to a house and it was just a house. You know, nothing was even going on. So that's going to wrap it up here. Kind of a recap as well for what's going on around here, as well as some stuff I found in the trash. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yet another episode. Thank you for coming along, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another adventure. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Maybe we'll find some treasure and make it another good one. So catch you guys then. If you guys enjoy, hit the like button. Catch you guys next time for next adventure. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.